A very happy morning to every one of you. So today we are just going to see the newspaper The Hindu, and it's dated in July 25, 2025. And first I will just tell you the basic information that's been given in the front page, and later on I'll just go to the which is the news that's been given in the current edition of the India and simultaneously the world and simultaneously from the business point of view. So okay, first we can just go into the main headlines and see the 11 killed as Cambodia and Thailand forces clashes. So this has been the major issue that's been going in the today's war, and the Air India gets notice for violation of the cabin crew and simultaneously in Anil Ambani cases, and just we'll just go into the main content. So first it's been given the India and the UK in trade pact during the Modi visit. So you would have known about the recent that Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has visited to the United States, it means United Kingdom, and they have both signed a comprehensive economic trade agreement. So it means they have leveraged any kind of taxation issue between the two countries. Especially during this agreement, the Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal and the British counterpart Jonathan Reynolds was taken part in it, and due to this kind of two-person initiative and simultaneously the initiative between the prime ministers of both the countries, they took a lot of initiative to sign this comprehensive economic trade agreement. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi also told, today marks a historic day in our bilateral relationship, and along with they have just mentioned it, this treaty, it means this economic trade agreement, this deal would benefit the Indian farmers and the MSME sectors and the Indian footwear and jewelries and exports. So it shows that now we will get lot of things to export to the United Kingdom, and simultaneously lot of things that also being imported by India from the United Kingdom. So it's like a give and take policy. I will give 10 rupees and simultaneously you are going to give 10 rupees. This 10 rupees will benefit the both of the countries. And also we can see the Mr. Modi indicated that British medical devices and aerospace parts would be more easily sold in India, that would face lower Indian tariff. So you would have also known about the C-295 aircraft. So this aircraft was mainly by Airbus alongside with the Tata Airlines, it means the Tata Industries. Both of these two companies manufacture this C-295 test aircraft, transport and military aircraft. So as now the initiative has taken between the both of the countries, the aerospace part will be sold at a lower price when we compare with the other countries. So this most of the parts that been going to import from the United Kingdom, and they also told they would face lower Indian tariff, and simultaneously lot of other thing also it has been taken, and it is a good deal for British workers in cutting edge manufacturing. It means a lot of the whiskies distillation process and simultaneously a lot of service sectors also been imported and exported at the lower cost. And in my point of view, it's a very much most of the good deal in Indian perspective, because India do also face a little bit of kind of issue, but when we have a good relationship with the foreign countries, definitely lot of other countries may show the interest to sign a trade impact, it means to sign a economic trade impact deal with the India. And you would have also seen about the United States of America, what it's during the tariff war. So lot of other countries, to reduce the tariff war, to reduce the dependency on the America, the country makes other second party countries, especially India plays in a key important role in kind of second party countries, because if the United States of America is not there, means they should replace with the other countries. So India is a good part of thing that has been significantly improved in other part of country also. So and now we can just look upon this in a detail, and we can go to the other kind of information. So we can just go to the page number 8, and wait, I'll just little bit zoom it, and now it's okay, I think so. Okay, you can see the India signed a number of deals such as Australia, United Arab Emirates and all of European nations, European Free Trade Agreement also. So see, a country has signed with lot of agreement with other countries, not imposing any kind of tariff for as America does. So this shows the relationship between the other countries and the friendly alignment with the other countries. And during that both of the initiative talks were made. So Modi thanked, it means at the time the Prime Minister Starmer also told about the Pahalgam attack that's been occurred. So he also expressed this concern that we should not remain in a double stand in terms of fighting against the terrorism. It means a lot of other thing also has been done. So those who misuse democracy freedom to undermine the democracy itself must be held to account. So lot of other things also said, because now the terrorism is also been a major impact. So in the India and United Kingdom, the other issue was about the Sikh issues, not as Sikh issues, that pro-Palestine issues. Sorry, Khalistan issue. Sorry, it's about Khalistan issue. So in this Khalistan issue also, they would have talked about it like this, because a lot of Khalistani peoples in the United Kingdom opposes the India, and especially this also shows the indirect message for both of the thing, especially in the Pakistan and the Khalistan issue also. And you can also see the UK is to host several individuals who are considered economic. It means lot of jewelers, it means lot of persons who took lot of loans from the India, and later on they got some kind of golden visa to the United Kingdom, and they just flew over there. Especially the jewelry called Nirav Modi and the businessman Lalit Modi and Vijay Mallya, they have been being the residents in the United Kingdom. So now the United Kingdom took little bit initiative to put little bit of steps to consider this kind of person, and definitely in the future they will follow the Indian law, and they will definitely return this persons, not only this 3% remaining person, to the India. So as we know about the United States of America, what they have did, they have implement, it means the Mumbai attack, the main terrorist who was Rana, they just hand over the Rana to the Indian embassy, into the Indian country. So like this, definitely in the future they will definitely go to do. And today, and Modi also told about today era, it means today's era demands development, not expansion. Indirect message to China. So you have also known what the Chinese government is doing to a lot of countries and a lot of world. China has also now recently declared about the construction of a new dam in the near the Arunachal Pradesh area, and to completely ban the it means what is the river name, the Brahmaputra river. So it shows the indirect message to the China. And okay, just we can go to the front page. And here you would have seen the angiogram done on Stalin, results normal. So angiogram, definitely you would have known who is Stalin. Stalin is a CM of Tamil Nadu. And especially why angiogram means, angiogram shows the blockage that's been in the heart. It's so simple, guys. It's a kind of dye. The dye is injected into the bloodstream. So while the dye is being circulated in the blood, the X-rays will be taken, and in that X-rays, this kind of dye will shows where the blood stain is there, what the blood clotting is there, what and which area the flat accumulation is more, and storage of extra muscle, storage of extra things, and it directly shows in this kind of X-ray. So due to this angiogram, we can easily find what kind of problem that might occur in the future, especially in the heart related area. So Chief Minister Stalin has did this. And the other thing is, the SC states 2006 blast verdicts. It means the Supreme Court, it means especially before in news, the Bombay High Court has convinced nearly, you would have known about this 7/11 Mumbai train accident blast. So it means 6 to 7 blast has been occurred in the train, and which lead to death of nearly more than 200 people, and a lot of people were injured by some kind of terrorist, especially who are linked to Lashkar-e-Toiba. So they have just told death penalty sentence to 5% and lifelong imprisonment to 7 to 8%, I think so. But death penalty 5% is confirmed, and this I am not sure. And so while this Bombay High Court has given this, the Supreme Court of India, they just told to pass this. They haven't told to, it means to neglect this kind of sentence, death penalty and lifelong imprisonment. They just passed it, and they are just revising it. Definitely we should impose, or definitely we should give, or any kind of little correction that should be made. Like that, they are just revising it. So it will take at least 1 week, I think so, and after that definitely the death penalty sentence will be given in my point of view, and the life sentence from it will be given, but any kind of death penalty sentence definitely in my point of view they will give, I think so. So we can just go to the next news. So next we can go in the world news. Wait 1 second. So first we can see about this issue, the 11 killed in clashes between Thailand and Cambodia forces. So what major issues has happened means, in the May, it means a Cambodian military person or army person, he just stepped in the landmine. So while he stepped in the landmine, this led to the death of the Cambodian army person. So the Cambodian just claimed that Thailand voluntarily placed this landmine, and this led to the death of this Cambodian army person. And later on, both of the Thailand persons and Cambodian persons, army persons simultaneously, it means the Prime Minister and the President, they just hold a talk and they just de-escalated this issue. And later on next July what it happened, the Thai force member stepped into landmine and the Thai member has died. So now the Thai has claimed about the Cambodian and they just placed the landmine and this led to the death of this Thai army person. So now after that also the escalation is going on, but suddenly what it happened, see, you could have seen both of the persons started to fight among each other and 11 persons has died and some were civilian and one person was 8-year-old children. And see, this triggered for the clashes was mine explosion along the border. So one issue has led to the result of other issue. You would have known about the butterfly effect. Butterfly effect means it's so simple. Disturbance of one thing led to the creation of other thing. So that's called as butterfly effect. So you would have known about the Hitler. Hitler was once saved while he was drowning into the lake. The Hitler, it means the Hitler was saved by other person. But that Hitler led to the, it means led to the complete eradication of the Jews and eradication of the most of the world people's country. So this is called as butterfly effect. To save one thing, it's like in the future we are going to last other thing. So for mine explosion that might be done for other kind of thing, but now it triggered a clashes between the two persons, between the two countries. So you would have seen about nearly 800-kilometer frontier usually results in it means bridge configuration, but what now it has did with it led to the escalation of this issue. And see, in the morning it means mostly there is a two temple. One is the Tamur town temple and other temple is you would have given here. So this is Prena Veer temple. Wait, I'll just show the images. See, I think so you can see this. So these are the two temples. It means both the temples are being located in the Cambodian border. So in these places it means both are the Hindu temple. In this both temple the attacks has been made by the Thailand and Cambodian persons. Both of them started to clash among each other. What other thing has done means both of them claimed other person attacked, so we attacked. So as we do in the most of the war case scenario, this kind of war case scenario is also been same. So Thailand capital is Bangkok and Cambodia is Phnom Penh. And see, here they have just shown, you can see here the Thai military position at the border, and it is said Thai soldiers tried to shut down and defuse. It means when they just told the Cambodian Air Force, it means the Cambodian force, they just took a drone and come along the near the Thailand border area, and simultaneously Cambodian army person comes along the Thailand border area. So the Thailand has just told stop there and we will fire, and they just started to fire. And now the other person, Cambodian person also tell the Thailand took a drone and comes near the Cambodian border area. So we just initiated the escalation and we just it means after that the escalation has been going on. So after that a lot of it means nearly 11 people has died, and other thing is the 6 Thai jets dropped bomb near ancient Pion Vian temple. So they just took nearly F-16s US made aircraft and they just dropped some kind of bombs. So in future, definitely future means in tomorrow's day the acceleration will be keep on going on increasing, because May the initiation has took and July also the initiation has took at the beginning July, and now the broader problem is going on. So definitely it will be going, it means the problem will be going on next 2 to 3 weeks I think so. So the next thing is, now we can see nearly 50 killed as plane crashes in Russia. So what it had occurred is, you could have seen where is the exact location. So see, remote area, it means Russia's far remote Ambur region. It means from one location to other location. See here, from a town, it means the anger headlines headed from Tayan from a city called I can't pronounce this name because it's Russian, sorry. And so while traveling from one location to other location, they used an, it means transport aircraft an Anton 24. So you could have see here this Anton 24. It's not a Russian made, it's a Soviet Union made. So it's a very much older engine. The Soviet Union's first Anton 24 was built in 1959. So 1959, approximately 40 years, 60 years. So approximately they just flew about nearly 50 years old aircraft. So definitely 50 years old aircraft means you would have known what about the condition of the engine, and no updated technology, no modern technology, and a lot of other technical facilities also been reduced in that kind of aircraft. So that led to the lossage of 50 passengers. So in that one Chinese person also died. So Chinese President Xi Jinping also told the condolence to the Russian. So later on the Indian President, it means the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and a lot of other foreign minister will also, they will tell the condolence to this. So the plane appeared to has been manufactured almost 50 years before. So now during the Soviet, so now it means later on, it means before some few years they just it means converted this Anton, it means the transport aircraft to Illusion 11 and Sukhoi Superjet 100. So now they are currently using this. So you can ask the question why they are using this old technology, because this old technology, it means this older plane is very much cost effective, it's very much lower price, and this old plane is being mostly used in the African region. Suppose for example this let us suppose this Sukhoi Superjet costs around 100 rupees, and the other, the Anton 24 costs around only 30 rupees, means which one you will buy? Mostly 30 rupees, especially in the African area, mostly this low price chips they will definitely buy. So this led to the issues of this kind of thing. So let's see. So other thing you could have seen here, the Colombia agrees to pay 200 million to settle disturbs with the Trump government. So you would have known about the Palestine issue, the Hamas, Palestine and Israel. So at the time the Columbia University, they just went to the pro-Palestine. They just supported the Palestine members, and they just it means they just attacked the Jewish peoples. See, especially the Jewish students and Jewish peoples. So the Donald Trump has imposed certain bans. It means the government of United States also gave lot of aids. It means lot of funds and lot of aids. It means nearly in a billion amount of, mostly in million amount of aids has been given to Columbia University. So after this escalation of this attacks on Jews and attacks on other kind of person, he stopped, and later on the Columbia University has agreed, and in the future we will not do, and they agreed to pay a fine of nearly $200 million to the Trump government. So this is the main thing. And the next other thing is see, Brazil to join South Africa Gaza genocide against Israel, though this one you would have already recalled it, seen it. And let's go to the next information. And the next information is here you can see. So India UK, it's a business deal. The India UK trade deal likely to boost farm export to growth by 20%. So now we all know a lot of agriculture. India's backbone is agriculture. So now what United Kingdom has did is they just told reduce the it means the taxes from India. So now we can have an upper hand to deliver a lot of agriculture product, especially to the United Kingdom. So definitely there might be a lot of questions roaming around why the United Kingdom is very much concerned towards the India. So we would have known the United Kingdom exited from the European Union at 2016 and simultaneously from the Brexit at nearly 2022, I think so, during the pandemic period. So the who's the Prime Minister at the time? Sorry, I forgot his name, but he will be a place with white hair, little bit resemblance to the singer, England singer also. So I just forgot his name. And okay. So now after this kind of lot of issue, Brexit issue and the European Union issue, there have been lot of shortages and a lot of prime ministers also been replaced, especially in the United Kingdom. And now he is been currently holding his responsibility. So he took lot of initiative, lot of trade deal with a lot of other countries. So you can see here in agriculture, especially in agriculture, this tells in agriculture India export nearly 36 billion globally. It means 36 billion of dollars comes from exports in the agriculture sector also. But while UK imports nearly 37.52 billion, but imports it means the UK imports 37.52 billion all around the products. In that only 8 to 11 billion only they are importing from India. Especially wait, I'll just write here. Nearly 37.52 billion they import from all over the country. But from in Indian point of view, from India they are just importing 8-11 million. So definitely after this trade deal, after this trade agreement, this 8-11 million will definitely goes to the in a billion. And nearly in my point of view, you can see here raise exports fund by 20%. So nearly 5 billion I suppose definitely it will go to export in the future years. So and this United Kingdom, now the current friend is the India. So we would have known about the past history, the British rule and all. So definitely the era is changing nowadays. So now you can also see the before what they have did is they had kept the tax from 15%. Now they had been reduced to 3%. So nearly 12% reduction. And not only this, the other thing also nearly 90%. It means lot of thing now we are going to export to India, and lot of other things we are going to import from the United Kingdom. So here they just gave an example. In my point of view, I do like this example. So see, in the export of fresh grapes to United Kingdom, it means now the India gave a upper hand. So before times mostly the Brazil was the over advantage. It means Brazil, the Egypt and South Africa. So these were the top 3 countries that gave the black grapes, especially to the United Kingdom. Now the India has taken the role. It means as India has got a upper hand in agriculture trade deal, now India will be the main player to export this kind of fresh grapes. This is just one example. So lot of other examples, means lot of other kind of food products will also be given to the United Kingdom. But what other thing it means, especially given the editorial page, little bit concerns, because in that editorial page has been given a little bit negative impact. It means negative point of view. In whenever a deal has been occurred, positive and negative will also be there. So in that negative point of view is also given, but that negative point of view is also a good thing, because it opens a new part of view in your brain. So in next thing we can see in this, engineer textiles and MSME said to benefit. So the United Kingdom mostly imports lot of textile elements, textiles, clothings and other kind of things. Mostly the textiles and the clothings was given by the Bangladesh. So now as they have reduced the tax, so definitely lot of other kind of business equipment, see you can see ready-made garments, hand textiles and the carpets and handcraft, we will going to export to the United Kingdom. So now we will just catch the Bangladesh. So Bangladesh is the only country that export lot of, especially in the textile area. The Bangladesh is the main leader. But now the India will be the next main leader in my, I think so. So next thing, wait, I'll just see India. This one covers the topic of news. So here just we can see the main thing, little bit of thing. So India sends team of burn injured specialists to Daha. So now the jet has been crashed. So Indians send little bit of medical team and other kind of person to investigate in this case. And the other thing is, now it's not the funniest thing, but the Air Indian pilots, you would have know. Now Air Indian pilots take lot of sick leaves. At the before time, see you can see nearly within 4 days after crash, 1112 pilots reported sick leave. So before that the sick leave was very much low, but after this issues, lot of people are taking the sick leaves. And see here the Maoist, it means in the Chhattisgarh district, lot of Maoist, they are voluntarily getting surrendered. So it shows the upper hand of the border security force alongside with the other kind of defense, especially CRPF warriors. So they have, it means especially this kind of police and military paramilitary force has the upper hand in the Chhattisgarh area. So lot of Maoist, they are voluntarily coming and getting surrendered. So the other major thing that's going to occur in tomorrow is this one. Prime Minister Maldives trip signals improved ties. So you would have known about this president who's Mohammed Muiz, and before the coming into the main leader, he just told a lot of negative impacts on the India, about the India out, India should not be here, India should not be here, Chinese should be in our country. So lot of things he had just told. But now after lot of, it means after getting lot of beatings, he came to a reality, I think so, because sometimes he just switch off his brain, and sometimes the bulbs do not blink or do not shines in his brains, and sometimes he gets shut off. So India will be the only leader to switch on and switch off the brain, I think so. So suddenly he switched on his brain. So now he is improving ties with especially with India. So at the beginning he just had a major dealing with the China, but he could have come to know that China won't be a major partner for long future years. So as we know, the Maldives will be here, means the India will be here, so much near, but China is here. So traveling to the longer distance means is not an easy thing. So India is the only country that should be mostly means the Maldives should be the only country that should be mostly dependent by the India. So they are just saying what kind of other deals and what kind of other positions they will take. So in Indian point of view, so you could have, I wrote in here, in Indian point of view, neighbors first, because neighbor first will be the always point of view in prospective in the Indians. And Sagar, you would have known the security and growth for all in one region. So these are the two things that India mainly focus upon it. So at the base you can see, especially where, wait one sec. So see, India signed a crucial currency swap agreement. Nearly how much it's given? $750 million. So at the time you would have known about the Sri Lankan's dollar depreciation. Simultaneously for Maldives also the dollar depreciation has occurred. At the time, India was the only country to give this 750 million of dollars directly, and it's called as crucial currency swap agreement. So after the few certain amount of time period, they should repay this kind of 750 million. So not only this, especially the fresh water has been given by India to the Maldives. A lot of other economic trades, a lot of other textiles, a lot of other equipments also given to the Maldives by India only. So sometimes he switches off his brain. Let's give some beating switch on his brain. Okay, we can just go to the next news. Wait one sec. So you can see about this thing. DGCA issued 4 notice to Air India for safety violation. So it has known about the, it means they just told the Air India has overcome the nearly 29 violations about non-compliance with the crew rest norms and under crew ultra long. It means flights. It means they are taking long flights. So a lot of other kind of things they has been given. It means the DGCA has been given to the Air India. So you would have known about what kind of issue that's been going about the recent air crash. So it's been a lot of speculation is also coming. It means the Air India has given a falsified information because Boeing is not a small company; it's a large, bigger company. So if a negative impacts come in the Boeing company, so it will be a. It means the aircraft manufacturing, lot of problems will be going in the Boeing. So in other kind of sector, people tell that the switch off of the fuel valve is not that much easy. It needs a lot of, it means whenever we at the takeoff, if we switch off means it starts to, it means the automatically the system itself will start to shout mayday or something, you are switching off. So that kind of voiceover can't be heard in the black box means, sorry guys, that kind of noises can't be heard in the black box means it shows what kind of other things that illegally has been gone here. So they just told, they just cut down certain kind of voice and they just show it. So the entire voiceover should be posted in the online or should be given to the entire persons, it means entire Indians also. So let's see what's going to happen. Another thing you will see that UNSC India says Gaza ceasefire a must and reaffirm support to Palestine. So now a lot of other countries also took lot of initiative to set up the ceasefire. In you should have known as Israel and Hamas issues, and now we can see because Israel has been continuously attacking, continuously bombarding lot of aid. It means health aid and food aid where the food has been given. So at that location itself, Israel has been going on attacking a lot. So it should be stopped soon. The what kind of thing should be stopped. And see, if the Israel and this kind of thing has stopped means now the Thailand and the Cambodia issues have started. Suppose if Thailand and Cambodia is stopped means other kind of war will occur. So if that war occurred, if that war stopped, other kind of war will occur. And other South China Sea or Philippines are issues and China's issue or Japanese issue or North Korea. So since now North Korea is not coming into the picture, in future definitely the North Korea will come into the picture, I think so. So other one thing is the Chinese surveillance gear banned for Independence Day. So made in China equipments, especially in the drone sector, another kind of sector is going to ban in the Independence Day. It means in the Independence Day, lot of, it means the drones and lot of other equipments will be flow. So that drone should be especially made in India or other kind of other countries. It should not be made in China. So this was a little bit issue. So that's it, I think so, for in this today's information. Later on I'll just tell about the editorial page. I think so you like this video. So if you like, just give the comment and what are the things I should add or what are the things I should especially cover in this newspaper. So I think so then, okay guys, then tada bye bye, see you in the next video.